What's up? Back with another video. With these videos now, I'm kind of just letting them flow. Not really trying, just here, letting whatever out. But we're back at the car. It's been a while since we've been in the car. There's a part of me that wants to make this type of genre of content, whatever it is, into a category. It's like the category of we're just chilling together. Really. Just speaking to the camera. It's kind of like documentation of the moments I'm in. And the moments that I feel and think about and all that. I wonder if I am going to blow up. That's what I'm hoping for. Just because I feel like this content it's different. And I feel like if I blow up, I feel like a lot of people are gonna say that this type of content is lazy. But honestly, it doesn't matter what other people think. What matters is how I feel about it and how I think about it. Nothing else matters. I like hearing everybody's opinions though, just because it's good to hear everybody's mindsets and thoughts and opinions and feelings. Even if they could be perceived as bad, as a bad person, I'd still want to see what is going on in their mind, you know? Sit down and have a chat with them. I feel like we're moving in the right direction, society-wise. Excuse me. I was gonna say bless me, but what I mean by that is open-mindedness about new things and things that are unknown. Because previous generations, I'm not saying all people in previous generations are closed-minded, but a lot of them are, you know, just because they grew up how they grew up, and everyone grows up a certain way and lives in a certain time and is surrounded by a certain environment, which causes them to have a conditioned way of being, a conditioned way of thinking, a conditioned mindset based off how they've been living. And there's nothing wrong with that, but the more closed-minded we are, the less progress will be made, if that makes sense. Because nobody will be willing to embrace that newness, openness, unknown. They would be stuck in, that closed-mindedness, that closed-upness. And what I mean by closed-minded people is I'm talking about people that you say something new, you put something out, and it's great, it's amazing, and their first response is no. They don't even give you a chance to say anything or give you a reason. They just say no. No, because that's not what I know. That's not what I'm used to, so no. Like, no. At least give them a chance to explain their thoughts, opinions, feelings, perspectives, whatever it may be. And open-mindedness isn't always about saying yes. It's about giving yes a chance, but also keeping your opinion and staying yourself and how you feel about topics or how you think about topics. But also saying no and expressing your differences between other people's opinions and topics and thoughts and emotions about stuff. I feel like the generations such as the ones that are in college right now, like 20s, 30s, and then my generation is open-minded. But I feel as if the generations that are to come are going to be what's the word to put on this? Born and teached into becoming mindless, if that makes sense. And what I mean by mindless is that they don't have any give or say when it comes to anything. And the reason why I say that is because I see so many people, so many young people, in fact, having technology in their hands. And it just crushes my soul to see that, because when you're a child, you're supposed to be feeling free, feeling new all the time, feeling innocent. Doing and enjoying life in every moment, because when you're a child, everything is so easy and fun, no matter what it is. Unless you were grown up or lived in a terrible childhood. I'm sorry if you did. But with all this technology feeding our young minds, it's not going to benefit us in the future. And I'm not saying that this is the children's fault. I'm blaming this on the parents. Parents should know better. I mean, I get that we're in an age where the parents that are parents now they grew up with technology. Even if it was like not as advanced as what we have now, like these phones and such, they still had technology. Technology is good, but when it's overused and abused, it's bad. Too much of one thing can be bad to us as a whole. Children that have parents that just give them phones, I feel as if the only reason why they're doing that is because they're lazy parents. They just don't want to be bothered with their kids. And I'm not saying parenting is easy, because I'm sure that it's not. But come on, like, you had a kid. You signed up to create this child and bring this child into the world. And if you were parented a different way, that could be the reason why you parent them that way. But if you're just being lazy as a parent, I'm sorry, but you need to work on that. If you just give a phone to a kid just because you don't want to be bothered with them or they're annoying you, then you're not supposed to be a parent. The point of kids are to annoy you. They don't have any control over what they do. They're just kids. And that's why they're amazing. But you have adults that will have their kids in the car and they're whining or something, and they just give their child something to occupy themselves with. That could be, I'd rather give my kids something that is physical, that allows them to be present in the moment with themselves, than something that takes their attention from anything and everything from themselves, such as a phone. Like, that just, it's not right. And parenting isn't for everyone, and kids aren't for everyone. But before you have kids, you need to really think about if you want kids or not. Because kids will create problems in your life. They will. Because parenting isn't perfect. When people need to get this idea through their head when they have a kid, and when the thought of having a baby appears, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Like, oh yeah, I'm going to have a kid. It's going to be so great. They think about having the kid, but they don't think about the consequences of having the kid. They don't think about what happens after they have the kid, how they're supposed to take care of them, how they're meant to parent them, how they're meant to raise them up to be the person that they are. But not necessarily make their child, but help their child become the person that they are meant to be. And that helps, especially if the child is in a healthy environment with healthy parents and healthy surroundings. And it's not always easy to have that. not everything is going to be healthy all the time, which is realistic. But you can at least try your best to provide and let your child experience the best, even when you can't. Because that's what parents do. Parents try their hardest to be the best for the kids because they love them. I think the reason why I'm saying this is because I just want people to hear this, especially the generation, my generation, and all that. Because we need to grow and evolve and learn. And I'm not gonna lie, as of recently, I really want a lot of people to see my videos. Like, I really want thousands and thousands and thousands of people to see my videos. Because there's good stuff in this video. There's good stuff to hear in this video. And it's not even me being egotistical. I'm just saying this is stuff people need to hear. Because if we don't hear what I have to say, then we're going to start going backwards. And we're going to start going to ways that are going to worsen our state of being and humanity rather than making it better. But it's not up to me whether I blow up or not. It's out of my control. I can't just magically snap my fingers and have millions of subscribers and millions of views. That's not how the internet works. But I can get help from you guys. I can. So to people viewing this video, or that got this far in the video, this is the first time I'm actually saying this. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, that's all I can do. If I want to grow and let more people see these videos, I'm going to have to ask my community for help, because that's the only way I can get there. Without you guys, I would not be as big as I am now. And to me, this is big. Like, I wouldn't have thought that 700 something people would be willing to subscribe and tune in. And I'm not saying it's every video that there's 700 people, but just seeing people click on my video and watch them means that it could be worth something to them. And it could help them in some way. Maybe help them grow or evolve or whatever it may be. But this content is, it's opposing the modern age of constant stimulation that our generation and generations to come are starting to develop in. Because a lot of what's going on now is that there's too much stimulation. There's too much mental stimulation going on. Not enough of being. Not enough presentness. But it is what it is. I can't control it. I can only do my part by saying these words and putting out these videos. And just hope that the best happens for this channel and for me. Anyways, stay present, stay safe. I love you. Peace. And I was looking over there because I thought the camera was over there, but the lens is over here today, so I don't know. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.